Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Miskatonic. Last time we went through the introduction. Concentration, boy. Okay. And we are now officially into the story. Charlotte just got her job at the university and she's about to be shown around the place by some guy named Johnny Legrasse? Was it Johnny? I don't remember. It was Johnny Legrasse. Okay, I had that right in my head. Well, you'll be working here in the occult science building. You're a witch, right? Have you dabbled in any occult science? Well, I'm pretty good at occult stuff, but mostly I use it for errands and favors for folks. Okay? Plus a few hexes, curses, blights, just to keep up that witchy appearance. Blood into jam, bones into sponge cake, cat into mush. Okay, that's not so good. Feathers into tiny screaming vestigial face. Normal stuff. Well, we do things a little differently here this way. Whoa, that's creepy actually. Awesome. This is the Ethereum, where our students can perform experiments on the Necronomicon. The creature acts as a shield to the outside world, keeping any experiment sterile and quarantining any unexpected summonings. Hello. Fucking hell. Okay. We didn't know it would do that. Did you try talking to him? You are gonna provide some much needed common sense around here, Charlotte. Okay. So far so fun. This building is also House of Corporeum, a surgical theatre where our students can perform vivisection and autopsy on otherworldly creatures. Speaking of which, this is Eddie, one of our monster hunters. Thanks to him, our Corporeum professors have been able to gather more information of living horrors than any other time in university history. Crazy Eddie. Perfect name. 10 out of 10. I like it. Crazy Eddie. Oh, he's one of the British, wasn't he? Okay. The trick is to figure out where its face is and then commence repeat punching. Who's the new girl? This is Charlotte Lestrange, a witch from the Jason Coven. She'll be working security for this building. Hi. Looking after us rascals, eh? Well, just give me a clip around the back of the head if you see me slacking off, and I'll get back to work. Big stuff. I have been known to whip some ass with my big muscles, okay? There you go. Come around the chop shop. You wanna see what me and the labs raked up the other day. You witches like nightmares, right? Sure, well, the fun ones anyway. Like when your teeth fall out and you smooth it off with sandpaper to make a lovely necklace. Or when you're running down a corridor in slow motion with a bunch of hands coming out of the carpet and grabbing your ankles, and you finally stop to ask them what they want, and it turns out shoelace would untie, and they were just super concerned for his safety. Fucking hell. When you're at school and you stand up in class but you forgot your pants and you're embarrassed but everyone compliments your butt. Okay. Well, you're one bloody weird. Well, you're a bloody weird one, Charlotte. So you fit right here. Don't let my sister catch wind of ya. She won't leave you alone. You telling stories like that. And here's our curator of the corporeal, Miss Mary Peanut Butter. Oh, it's Mary again. Yes, the girl from the first part. Okay. She used to be a void shaman from Paris before coming to work with us. Oh, there she is. Ah, I like Mary and I like her name. Freaking Mary Peanut Butter. What the hell? That isn't even a freaking French name. It's just fucking peanut butter. What the fuck? As fun as satisfying the void is, my true passion lies in discovering how things work out. Okay. At least when they are dead. Groovy. What's a void shaman? You know those dark thoughts you have sometimes? For seemingly no reason? The ones that tell you to jump when at the edge of a cliff, or rob the bank when cashing a paycheck, or drop kick a grandma through a stained glass church window at a funeral. Oh yeah, I get those all the time. Well, those are... Whoa! Don't look like that! I didn't even notice. Did she look like that before? I only just noticed. Okay. Well, those are not your thoughts. Oh, crazy Eddie again. 300 years ago, a French aristocracy's way of life was so decadent and... What? Jesus Christ, I can't speak this old British style. What the hell? Whim-filled, their unbridled sauciness only went and summoned a bloody hedonism god. Hedonism. Damn thing lives under the Paris catacombs, communicates telepathically with people all over the world, urging them to give in their darkest whims. The French get it the worst, of course. So these shamans take it upon themselves to do the dark deeds, so the rest of France doesn't have to. Must be right giggle. My last act as a shaman before coming here, I took my clothes off, covered myself in lemon cake and green food coloring, and terrorized a local village as a delicious swamp monster. I quite enjoyed that one. Shall we press on with the tour? Sure, bye you guys. So, not to be rude, but judging from the bandaged up arm and the sick eye scar and the terror lines in your hair, I'm getting the impression that security work here is, you know, a little dangerous? Oh no, not for you, at least. The occult science building is probably the safest on campus. Ginny Tannic. Tannic? Alright. Because if something went wrong in this building, we'd all be too dead to notice. Don't listen to her. She's just a little jealous that the new girl gets a gushy gig while she's stuck in the math department. Oh, I can understand that much. Freaking math. What happens in the math department? What doesn't happen in the math department? There's nothing so cold, so unforgiving, so dark, as the mathematicians. Or mathematicians, sorry. The universe is caught, but is not but an equation. The shriek behind the burnt hair and sludge-stained cardigans, one that can be solved. But how do you solve an equation of dozens screaming children being ingested by a black swirling chasm of teeth and clawing hands open at the far end of the classroom by one of the damnable equations? Damn you, young Henry, carry the damn too. He just zoned off somewhere into nothingness. So let's carry on with our tour. Next up is the library. Awesome. Okay, library. I really like the design of the people. It's all pretty cool. Each building hosts a small library dedicated to researching and documenting the subject that the building students are studying. Here in the occult science building, we keep an original copy of the Necronomicon, as well as the translated copy for our foreign exchange students. That's a lot of knowledge. Whoa, who are you? And here's our librarian, Charlotte. Meet Miss Emily Satcherine? Hulu Blue. I love your mask. I didn't know you guys had a Sugaf here, and a tame one too. Oh, Emily isn't a Sugaf. She just had a small accident with the Necronomicon a while ago, ended up like this. But our occult scientists learned an awful lot about what happens with these tomes of black knowledge when you spill your soy. No whip ice cream caramel machito 2 shots hazelnut on him. Sure looks sugar purple gooey, moderately adorable with a hint of terrifying. Well, that's the Necronomicon. That's the Necronomicon for you. It's funny spilling a non-fat frappuccino with extra whipped cream and chocolate sauce just turned you into a puddle of loose bones and blood. Still, it hasn't stopped Emily from performing her duties. Emily? Fu you Ju. Shall we press on? Okay, nice to meet you, Emily. Child, this is Lizzie of Dunswich. Dunwich? I don't know. Our York Softhof consultant. She taught us quite a lot about the other. Why is she looking down? The other dimensions during her time here. Lizzie Charlotte, the new student, security witch. Oh, she's tiny! Oh my god, she's cute! I like her! Are you the sort of witch that does the naked in the rain? Or the sort of witch that does the lucky charms and the big hats? She talking about the freaking leprechaun! I like it. The rain kite. Oh, she's cool! I like her! I like Lizzie. I like the design actually. That's pretty cool. Just looking at her, she looks pretty sweet actually. I like it. You and me gonna get along, yes. So, like, how come I can't? What are you? I'm Lizzie. What are you? No, not who are you. What are you? No, I mean, why do you look like a shadow? Or like part of my eyeball has stopped working? It's cause humans can't see, cause they're all afraid of me and my sister's appearances. Everything else can see me. That's why doggies are all stuck tucktails whenever I go near them. Lizziness is an example of a mental phenomenon found only in humans known as cerebral voiding. It's a trick by the brain to preserve the sanity of its carrier. When the person comes across sights too horrible to comprehend, the brain refuses to render, instead showing a black silhouette in place of the sight itself. Ah. Essentially, instead of Lizzie's insanity-inducing true form, your brain is protecting you by showing a shadow instead. But I saw that interview no problem. The guy whose face was just teeth and gums, and the girl with the hands stuck out of her head, and Emily the librarian. Yep, Lizzie and her Dutch Winchian sister are in a league of their own when it comes to horrific appearance. We sent a lot of students to the asylum trying to figure her out. I like her still. I like the design actually. That is awesome. Yish! I like Lizzie. I like Lizzie. She's awesome. I like her. I hope we can see her a few more times. I like her. I like the appearance. She's a little bit more than just looking very human. Here's our head catering, Monsieur Roth. Mrs. Roth. She can cook anything with 3 or more legs. Yum, hi. Oh, she looks nice. Oh, look at you witches, all skin and bones. You just let one of my little gremlins know what fills your thumb and I'll whip it right up. Whoa, who are you? Nutty Annie. Nutty Annie? What's the humanitarian dish for tonight? Dame from accounting, my dearest. A day from accounting, my dearest. Oh, pork smidges, yummy. Lammy. Okay, lammy. Fine by me. Who the fuck are you? We employ a small staff of cannibals from England. Eddie and the in the cop room, and Annie being 2 of them. They only eat fresh, accidental deaths with the family's consent. Unusual. Oh, I get it. Humanitarians funny? Okay. Blah. I swear to God, I'm going to break my tongue more than when I was playing freaking literature club. But once you're done with Johnny's little tour, let me know and I'll make you some breakfast. What the hell is wrong with her? You're making her into breakfast? Let me have the ass portion. We'll make steak and kidney pie. Big old witch rump. I like the annoyed face. You ain't eating no rump steak, Annie. You little what's got poor old Dave. Oh, come on. At least let me have your ugly feet, eh? Nice and lean, covered in flavor and eternally useless. Look at them all the way down there. When I'm done with them. Great. Let me get a little appetizer, eh? A little lick between the Tootsies pre-brunch snacklet. How about it? Don't encourage her, dear. She'll be craving all over me till your feet fall off. My bad. Speaking of cannibals, Mindy in the morning. Good morning, Miss Miskatonic. Is your favorite morning announcer Mindy in the morning, bringing you all the Miskatonic morning announcements as and when I see fit. It's century 2:30. It's currently 2:30 in the afternoon, so let's get started. But we're not going to get started with her now. We're going to do that in the next part because this is already going way longer than I had thought at first. But it's because I suck at reading. Yeah, you have to deal with that. So yeah, that is the second part of the Miskatonic. So far, I really like it. I like the characters. I like the visual style. I like the established. I like everything about it so far. And I hope you guys enjoy it so far too. I'm not sure about it. I haven't uploaded the first part yet. But yeah, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye!